Hello, time for funny generic content. The ban list hasn't dropped, so while ban list is still drawing clicks and free views, I'm deciding to do some more bullshit content. I have Contra with me because I'm not smart enough to do this on my own. I don't know how you doing. Are you calling me stupid for this idea yet?
And you're kicking a dead horse here. Except a lot of people have forgotten what these cards do. We remember this card from a long time ago. But we don't remember what it does.
These are also true. So, yeah, pretty much what I'm doing with this video, I'm just, since ban list is still clickable right now, I'm just going through all the ban cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, and we're saying, can they come back, or should they stay in the depths of hell where they are? So, I guess we'll just go through these. We'll try not to spend too much time on any of these, because I could literally turn this into a video that's over an hour, so we'll try to be brief. But let's jump right in. Astrograph Sorcerer. I don't know if I want to give...
Special one from the deck. And Pendulum can use it. Special append from the deck.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to give this to Pendulum.
It is kind of a brick, though, that Stargazer. Stargazer has that effect that if a pendant monster is returned to the hand, you can special summon another pen from your hand with the same name.
I mean, Pendulum's no stranger to playing bricks. They don't really care.
Yeah, so I don't think so.
So probably not. Gofu and Steam, absolutely not. Generic tokens and then generic synchro bullshit. Blaster is an interesting one. I think this one may actually be able to come back to one. Now, one copy.
Right.
Not more than one.
Give me a fire deck that's good that will use this. Give me a fire deck that's good that will use this.
The main thing I think it'll be used for is because you can banish dragons just to special summon it. It would literally just be used as like a free extender in Dragon Link.
It's only useful in like probably dragons, and still, I don't think it's too great.
I think it's fine at one. Like we can't have more than one because then it's literally just free extension for Dragon Link. But I think one is fine because like no fire deck is taking advantage of this, and yeah, just dragons. Block Dragon, I do not want Adamantipator format again, so absolutely not.
We don't want them getting more stuff back.
Cyberjar is funny because it has the word flip on it, and you really only take advantage of this going second, so you would need a hell of a setup to do this.
Yeah, you can bring back Cyberjar. What is Empty Jar doing? It's one Cyberjar.
Honestly, give Empty Jar the chance, please. It would be hilarious. Dandelion, absolutely not. No token shenanigans. Destrudo is literally free in like majority of things you could play this in, so probably not. How do you say this? Jin? I don't know. This
Jin Releaser Rituals.
Yeah, this card is a Yugi Boomer card, so yeah. But absolutely not. No.
And we don't want Drytron locking out your opponent from special summoning.
They were already doing that. Let's not let them do it better. Eclipse Wyvern, have you heard of a deck called Dragon Link? Absolutely not.
Yeah, we can't have that coming back.
Snow is literally way too generic. Fiber Jar, funny enough, same reasons for Empty Jar. I mean, honestly, it'd be funny, but I mean, nobody's doing this.
Fiber Jar is too slow. Fiber Jar is way too slow for today.
So yeah, I could probably come back. Fishborg, water shenanigans, absolutely not. Glow Up Bulb, Glow Up Bulb is...
dual? It's one card Halka Fibrak, it's level 1.
But it's once per duel, and like needle fiber combos aren't what they used to be, so maybe I feel like it would be opening the floodgates for something, but I can really only see this being used in needle fiber combos, and they're not what they used to be. And then, yeah, Grinder Golem, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Jet Synchron.
It's just like Glow Up Bulb.
I would say...
you a card.
I would say test it. I think this will be okay to come back to one, maybe.
I think so. I think it's like Glow Up Bulb. It's like what? You're gonna summon this off of Halka Vibrax if you don't already use it? And what?
And then I guess by the same token, let's also talk about O-Lion, because both of these were hit pretty much for the same reason.
O-Lion's different though, because if you summon that off of Auroradon, you get... it's level 2, you can get like a level 8 synchro off, like like Savage Dragon, get other stuff.
So you would definitely, I don't think you would be able to bring both of these back, so it'd be one or the other, and then O-Lion's still kind of, like, we still have the Auroradon combo, which is pretty easy to do. Of the two, I would definitely say Jet Synchron to 1 with testing. Even then, I'm a little hesitant, but maybe it'd be okay. Like, it got power crept a little bit.
It's not that it's got power crept, it's just that all combos aren't as great, you know?
That's why I say I got power crept a little bit. I mean, obviously you could have all that return later on, but right now it's just not that phenomenal. Level Eater, absolutely not. This card does not say once per turn, so hell no.
So, unlike him, I don't understand how people are going to abuse this card. What are you going to level lead? Like, what are you going to keep on your field that will have at least a level that will be level 5 or higher? Please tell me.
Bro, this is... it's so generic. You could not... literally, like, any decent setup whatsoever, which any deck could do. And you have an infinitely recurrable special summon.
Look, Ignister cannot do it. Ignister cannot do it. You do not have a level 5 higher monster except Kachiri and Donmari, which you're not summoning it that late in the duel. That, yeah.
Well, not every deck's going to be able to do it, but like, okay.
Give me a link. Someone test it. Someone test it and prove us wrong. Prove me wrong.
I don't know. What's the FTK where you like keep tributing something and you keep burning your opponent? Like that would be something.
No, that's not. It cannot work. That cannot work.
I just don't think it could come back. If we test it and we think it's safe, then sure. But it's literally an infinitely recurable special summon, so I really don't want to enable something like that.
It's not infinite. I assure you, it's not infinite.
I mean, if you just get more monsters, you can do it, which is pretty easy.
And more level 5 or higher monsters.
Yeah, there are decks that can... Anyway, we'll spend forever on this, so comment if you have funny things to say about that. Tiger.
If you want Lunalight to be good again, and any generic deck uses the Lunalight package, I don't know if it's that good right now.
I really don't care enough about Lunalights. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little hesitant, but my answer is maybe. I don't care enough about it. Maybe it could be a problem, but I really don't care. Scientist, absolutely not. Kieran is way too generic. Hell no. Masterpiece, if you are a Masterpiece supremacist, you are a glue eater, and I don't know what else to say
players,
to you.
Please commit toaster bathtub. I do not like True Draco players. You will never like True Draco players, and I don't think they need Master.
It's not even just True Draco. Like, you could do this in like generic Floodgate decks, and like I've seen.
Sucks.
Have you seen the Sword Soul combo that does this? It's like Masterpiece, and it's like I think it was what was it? It was on as much as I hate to say it, Cali Effects channel, but I mean no, not dissing him, but like one of his viewers showed off a really degenerate thing where you essentially set up like Blackout and Masterpiece and like. What is it? Not True King's Return, the one that pops.
King's Return.
Oh, is it Apocalypse?
Yeah, I think it's Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's literally so many pops, and then you have Masterpiece on top of it. Like, if you think Masterpiece should come back, then go commit Unalive, please. Now, everybody's favorite section. You want to be devil's advocate, or should I?
I'll take this. I'll take this one for the team. Maxi could come back. Everyone can use this card, and I guess the only thing that it really like kicks in for are control decks. Control decks that don't really care about Maxi being activated against them. Also depends on who's going first.
So what you're saying is this would just turn it into a control format, and it would put special summon decks in check.
I mean, it's technically already a kind of a control format, but yeah.
I mean, I guess. And then, okay, let's be serious for a second. You don't have to play Devil's Advocate anymore. This card can never come back. This card will never, ever come back. If it does, then if it does, then I'll enjoy the chaos. I'll think it's funny. But what happens when your combo opponent establishes their entire board? You have the cards to break it, but you need to special summon a bunch, and then they drop Maxi on you, and then they just ruin your day anyway.
This might make it this might turn it back into a hand trap format just because Maxi can draw you into cards. You don't want this.
Anyway, ranting over. We talked about O-Lion already. Mind Master. Funny.
Mind Master can be bought off of E-Telly, and it's just not fun.
So let's, no. Okay, now for Harp. Harp is always fun. As much, I really don't like dealing with Orcust, but Harp can come back to 1.
I agree. I think Orcust needs some back in the sun.
I mean, I understand they're a decently bricky mess, and it's, I just don't want to deal with it. I know they're not the best deck out there. I just don't want to deal with it. But I guess give them back Harp.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think contenting with a Dingirsu, during our own turn is fine. I think contenting with that.
Well, it's that and Crescendo.
Yeah, 2 interruptions.
And then I guess whatever else they set up. But I mean, sure, I guess give them back Harp. Plush Fire. Dewey.
I don't think it. I don't think it should stay here. Is it that good now? Is it really that good now?
And I guess throw a monkey board in here as well. I know they did degenerate things, but I mean, have they been power crept enough? I mean, I don't want to. I'm afraid of opening the floodgates with any banned card, but would it be as good in the modern format?
Yeah, commenters, tell us if we're retarded or not, or stupid or not. But I think Plush Fire is not that good right now.
And then probably just monkey board as well. Yeah, I'll leave it up to the comments. Cluster Amaryllis.
I think that combo not good anymore.
I don't know. I'll leave this up to comments again. I really don't care. Redox.
Yeah, tell us if this FTK. Tell us if this FTK can actually work. Redox.
Redox was the reborn, right?
Yes. I don't think Redox should come back.
I don't think giving Earth decks Redox would be a good idea. So I don't think so. Samsara Lotus. Do we?
Okay. If anyone shows us a bomber combo, uses Samsara Lotus and the other card that burns, or whatever that card is, don't do it. I know what the combo is.
I know the FTK was annoying, and I almost don't want to bring it back just because it could enable stuff like that again. But I mean, it's technically been power crept.
Please show us the ability to do it every single game. You'll just prove that you either were blessed by the devil or something. I don't know.
I guess not. Master Plan.
No. I don't want Master Plan to come back. I don't want another spiral format.
Enough said. Substitute, absolutely not. I don't want frog shenanigans. Tyrant Neptune. Funny cards.
Hell no.
More Dragon Rulers. Title. Title is the Foolish, right?
Yeah, Foolish is, I think.
Yeah, Foolish for water decks. I don't think so. Victory Dragon is card's not good. It's just a rulings nightmare. So for that reason alone, I would say not. Yada. I mean,
it's just historically here. It's just here for a historic occasion.
I'm pretty sure any Yu-Gi-Oh player other than Yada Lock Yu-Gi boomers that have PTSD think that this card can come back.
Yeah, enough said.
That's all the regular monsters. Yeah, I think that's all we had to say on those. Every single fusion on here, absolutely not. I do not want generic rank 4 plays.
Every single fusion monster here is crazy.
I do not want generic rank 4 plays. I do not want a card that is literally generic and splashable in every deck and that can copy every monster. And I do not want Walking Mistake that protects itself. If you think Colossus should come back, then go back to your glue eating.
Wonderful.
Also, if you give this back to us, let's remember that apparently I am your resident Despia player now, and it just so happens to be a level 8 fusion. I dare you to let me abuse this. I dare you to let me abuse this.
Don't do it. I'll disown you as a friend.
Also, if you watch the last Banlist video I did, Alex from Team Satisfaction explained that if you give this to Guru, then there just so happens to be a Thunder Guru that activates to summon itself face down on the field, and then you contribute it for Colossus.
Thunder Guru? Oh, you mean Thunder Subterror?
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So just ask yourself, do you want to give Guru an easy access to Colossus?
Is that... Oh wait, they can search it. No, we don't want that.
Yes, they can search it. Don't let them do that. Anyway, on to...
Wait.
Yeah.
They have to activate a Thunder Dragon in it, right? To be able to summon it that way.
I think Colossus is just a Thunder effect monster has to activate in hand. It doesn't have to be a Thunder Dragon.
Oh, that's just a one-card Colossus. Never mind.
Yeah.
Upset.
Yeah, that's why I was saying all that.
Thunder.
I wish, but I mean, still, you would, like I said, I would find a way to splash it in my deck. So let's just not even give the chance.
Yeah.
Lynx, Agripane, absolutely not. LP, yeah, probably not. Generic summoning dragons.
Yeah, dragons were broken enough.
Yeah, absolutely not. Electromite, every Pendulum player ever would play this, and it's plus $1 million. No. Sorry, Triff. Go cry about it. Sorry, Jonah. I know you want this card back, but you're getting beyond the Pendulum. So there you go.
Yeah, that card's good enough for you.
Goblin, we were a little contentious on this. I guess it's a little harder to set up in the modern day, but like, it's an additional normal summon. It's target protection. I know Transcode does the same thing, but I'm hesitant to give generic extra normal summons. But maybe.
Well, I think that the target protection is not why it's banned. It's because it's normal time, which is not great anymore.
I guess I'm hesitant to allow it because it's somewhat generic, but I mean, maybe. There is one situation where it applies, and that's Code Talker. Code Talker can extra normal summon Nightmare Corrupt Dribbly. However, they already have a card that does that, called Code Talker Inverted. That already does that. So I think Goblin can come back. Sure, I guess. Comments, I'll leave that up to you. Mermaid, we used to think that we could do this until we realized that Ibly just so happens to be called Nightmare Corruptor Ibly.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So yeah, if you want your opponent generically summoning Ibly and then doing bullshit with that, then yeah, I don't think so. Link Ross, absolutely not. I was tired of token shenanigans when we were doing with that.
Yeah, that was the whole reason that Hell combos were good to begin with in that format.
Summon Sorceress is a mistake. Absolutely not.
Bad Konami.
Gumblar. I'll let you tackle Gumblar because you had some things to say about this.
How can Gumblar come back without an errata? They need an errata this card or something. That you have to discard a random card or something. I don't know. And it can only be once per duel. It's literally like hand loop and then damage. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how to combat this card.
Dude, what would an errata to this even look like?
I don't know. Banish your whole ass hand.
Sure, I guess. Anyway, now one card that could get an errata and come back, if you errata Union Carrier to say that you, 2 monsters, including a Union monster to summon it, and then it can only equip Union monsters from the deck, I mean, that'd literally be perfect, because then ABC could play.
Yeah, that was such a smart suggestion. Just errata to say summon, Union. That was good enough. The ABCs can then play it.
Literally
won't cry that they're losing.
Literally only ABC would play it. That's about all we got for the Link monsters, I think. Yeah, nothing more to say on those. Synchros, Ancient Fairy Dragon. We were a little contentious on this as well. Please
tell me how Ancient Fairy Dragon is going to warp the meta. It is a soft once per turn. I'll put that. But what is going to abuse this?
I mean, it is a generic Synchro 7. It's generic, which is a problem, but yes, I know a Synchro 7 is a little bit harder, but I mean, their deck's still using Black Rose, so I guess that.
It's still using Black Rose? What? What's still using Black Rose?
anything that can abuse it. I'm trying to remember what deck it was, but I saw this resolved at locals last week, and it was hilarious because they were like, it's 2022. Who's still playing Black Rose? I'm trying to remember what it was because it was hilarious because everybody heard the words Black Rose, and they're like, is this not the year of our Lord 2022? The fuck just happened?
No shot.
It was hilarious, but anyway, yeah, Ancient Fairy Dragon, it's a soft once per turn, meaning that could be a little bit trouble. It's a generic summon, plus you get field spell shenanigans with it. I don't know, maybe it's been quote-unquote power crept enough, but I still don't want to open the floodgates to that.
Sure, you be you. I think it could come back.
I guess this is another comment section one, so comments tell us. Ding Long, I don't want to deal with it. I know that Alex thinks that this can come back because he wants his Yang Zing plays. Calamity
Alex can go suck one. Alex can go suck. This should not come back.
Calamity's is banned, so Dino can't do the shenanigans again, but I just don't want to deal with this.
He tells you Denglong can come back and he gives you a good argument. Oh, his argument is invalid.
Yeah, I don't know. If we want to be funny, maybe, but I just don't want to deal with this. Ib, absolutely not. Tempest Magician, I don't know. Is there a spellcaster FTK that's, I don't know, can take?
There was, and I don't like it. I mean, it's not consistent, but still, I mean, if you use the reasoning that Gust Kraken FTK is still here, we could bring Tempest Magician back. But I don't care. I don't want another FTK that could possibly kill me. Oh, draw a hand trap. What if I don't draw a hand trap? I'm dead.
This is true. Even though you play Ignister and play like half your deck is hand traps, for some reason you either see like all starters or all hand traps, and then you just get screwed anyway.
Or all 4 bricks.
This is also true. But Tempest Magician, maybe. I'm hesitant to allow stuff like that, but anyway, I'll leave that to you comments. Xyz, Lavable Chain. It's a generic rank 4 that foolishes. I don't want to allow that, but I mean, I don't really know what comes out of this.
EW plays Beatrice, and they can summon it and use its effect that turn. And they're foolishing stuff like Necworld Banshee. What are rank 4 decks going to be foolishing exactly? I have no idea. I haven't spent enough time to research this, but commenters, you can tell me.
I'm just hesitant to allow things like this, but I'll leave that to comments. Saber Invoker.
No, this cannot come back. Summon any level 3 or lower warrior? Is it level 3 or lower?
Is it
level 4?
Wasn't it just generic? Wasn't it like any Beast Warrior or something like that?
Oh, is Beast Warrior or Warrior?
Let's do a quick transition here and use our good friend Searcher. So, and here we have the card, 2 level 3 monsters, special summon a level 4 Earth Warrior or Beast Warrior. I kind of don't want to give that to Beast Warriors.
It means that Tour Guide instantly becomes... Oh wait, it doesn't need a Beast...
Nope, just 2 level 3 monsters.
So Tour Guide unlocks this card. Can you get?
Any...
Can't be summoned with this? No, it's Warrior. It has to be a Beast Warrior, not Beast.
No, special summon an Earth Warrior or Beast Warrior.
So, what? You can summon Fractal?
Yeah.
Or does the Beast Warrior have to be Earth for this?
Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. It has to be an Earth Warrior or Beast Warrior.
Yeah, I think that... I don't know any good targets then.
I'm still kind of hesitant on it, especially since...
Zodiacs are all level 4s, right?
Yeah.
So, I guess Zodiacs can do something with it. Because they can get Rat out of the deck. You know, Rat has to be normal summon to use its effect.
Well, you would have to burn your normal summon on Tour Guide as well.
Exactly, so... I don't see any way to totally abuse this.
I'm still a little hesitant just because, like, you summon it with no drawbacks. Like, its effects aren't negated. I don't know, maybe, but, like, I don't want to take the chance.
I don't know, like... Oh, wait. Exiled Force is a level 4 warrior. You can just get it out of the deck for free. That's funny.
Sure, let's bring Exiled Force back. That'd be kind of funny.
Let's bring Invoker just for that reason. Okay, but I don't think it can come back. There's probably something it can do.
Anyway, back to the list. So that was Saber Invoker. Shockmaster, you're funny.
Hell no.
Galaxy Tomahawk.
Probably not. Probably cannot.
Heroic Champion.
If someone can summon Wrong Gimiad, they probably won the game. So, no.
I mean, yeah. Anyway, Dark Matter Dragon. We're just hitting all the good ones, aren't we?
Yeah, the number of monsters can, for some reason, be broken. Mill 3 dragons. Thank you so much. I don't want this card to come back.
It's great, isn't it? Zexal. Yeah. I know Numerons aren't the greatest, but like the card literally says you win the game. So, nope.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Azathoths. Speaking of funny cards.
Yeah, I mean nothing needs to be said about Azathoth. You can stay.
Ptolemaeus. The one of the other funny mans. Yeah, he's funny.
You gonna say anything else about him, or as to why he's broken? Like he's a generic level, a rank 4 monster.
I really don't want to say more about him, but continue.
He summons any rank 4, any monster that's 1 rank higher, any rank 5. It can't be a number, but gee, what is it? What could it summon? Any rank 5.
Another
it can summon Nova. It can summon Nova.
Oh yeah, it became generic. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, is it broken anymore?
I mean, generic infinity in every deck is annoying, I guess.
It does require you to have a Ptolemaeus that's summoned with 3 Xyz materials.
Shoot, hold on. Quick transition. Okay, I got it up here. What do we have? Two level 4. But you have to detach 3.
Yeah, so it is 3. Oh, but it also skips your opponent's next turn if you have 7. How are you doing this? How are you detaching 7 Xyz materials with this card?
I mean, I guess it's a little harder to do, but I'm just still hesitant on all of these cards. I don't know. This is another one for the comments.
Yeah. Like, I don't think there's any good rank 5 that's worth summoning with this. What, you're going to summon Chronomaly Vimana?
That'd be funny. Anyway, back to the list again. And we are back. So, yeah, comments up to you. Calamities was around for way too long. Bananas, do your usual rant about how Generate was using this and it wasn't broken, then Virtual World took advantage of it.
He's playing Virtual World 2. Oh, he's playing Virtual World 2.
Well, he wasn't playing it when Calamities was abusing it, but he used this in Generate when like Generate was the only deck doing this.
He can no longer complain. He has VW. He can no longer complain.
I know. Anyway, Zenmiety. What was the... Was it like Hunter? The Hunter loop?
If they ban Wind Up Hunter, it can bring Zenmiety back. Because, actually, Zenmiety can come back to 1. What are they doing? They're going to mill 1 with Hunter, mill your opponent's hand, or throw 1 card in your opponent's hand?
I guess.
And then they're not doing anything else.
I guess. Konami's just wary of like hand loop stuff, so there is that.
They should just ban Hunter and bring Carrier back to 3. I think that fixes the problem.
Sure, I guess. Yeah. Anyway, Barrage Bowl. Fractal exists, so no. Deridance. This one, I guess, was a little slightly contentious as well. I think it could come back if you make it say that it can only destroy your opponent's cards.
I think it can come back as is. So, I don't know. If you bring it back now, if Barrage is not here, we've hit a semi-limited Tenki or limited Tenki. A limited
Tenki is currently limited.
You have 2 access. Yeah, so you have 2 accesses to Rat, and that whole Zodiac combo. I don't know if it's better than the Lyrilusk combo.
I mean, I do think Lyrilusk is about to get hit. Also, like I'll be surprised if Samoric doesn't take the hit.
Yeah, and once that happens, they're going to have only extension into Tri-Brigade cards. They're probably using the Zodiacs to summon Barrage. All they get out of this is extra material engrave. The Burr, if they hit Samorg, I think the Zodiac stuff can come back so that Tri-Brigade isn't like Monkey use Revolt.
I guess, but I mean, this card has been off and on the ban list for pretty decent reasons, so I mean, I don't know, maybe. I'll leave that up to comments again. Yeah, I think that's every monster we've hit. On to spells. Brilliant Fusion. If you make this say you can only use Gem Knight materials, then I think this will be fine, because then you make decks play more Garnets to justify this card.
Yeah, play your 2 Garnets and then draw one of them, and I will laugh my ass off.
Elma. I'm hesitant to open the floodgates to this, but maybe it's too slow now.
You need 4 cards for that loop. And then what? You'll probably already won the game with Exodia, but you used 4 cards to do it. 4 specific cards to do it.
I'll leave this one up.
Saw in progression. Saw this in progression. If y'all watched the Invasion of Chaos episode, you saw me play this deck. The only difference between my deck and the real version is that I'm missing 1 gear free. Know this.
This is also true, so maybe it's too slow, I don't know. This is another one I'm leaving to comments. Easy section, absolutely no to Card of Safe Return, absolutely no to Change of Heart. Chicken Game, it's pretty much just better Upstart Goblin, maybe, but...
he convinced me that, that probably shouldn't come back.
We probably shouldn't, especially with the field spell shenanigans. I mean, actually, that's exactly why we shouldn't, because then it's literally free deck thinning, so I mean... Sure, play into Droll, I guess, but I mean, most decks are playing into Droll anyway. But literally, you have like Upstart, Chicken Game, Terraforming, Set Rotation, and then like you have one other field spell in there. Like if Mystic Mine is still legal, like, Chicken Game just thins your deck by a lot. It's just a lot. Cold Wave, yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Hand Rip, Confiscation, Delinquent Duo, no explanation needed. DeFi, no explanation needed.
No.
Giant Trunade. There's a reason that we have Hey Trunade now, and that this card is banned. That's all I'm going to say about that. Graceful Charity, literally Pot of Greed on steroids, ketamine, and cocaine at the exact same time. Heavy Storm is literally better Feather Duster because you can destroy your own stuff. You like Scythe.
Except I'm finding in progression, I would rather have Harpy's Feather Duster. I'm definitely finding that.
In progression, yeah, but like in modern...
Yeah, going back to modern, yeah, Heavy Storm is just better.
Kaiser Coliseum, do you want literally one of the most broken floodgates ever back? If you answered yes, please go commit Unalive.
I mean, at least it's not a field spell.
I mean, it's not, but I really don't want to deal with this.
You don't want the Saki 1-of anyway. If it's at 1, you don't want the Saki 1-of that just makes the game unfun.
You know, like Imperial Order that should be banned. Anyway, Last Will. Funny.
And I don't... Like, people who say they don't understand the rulings to this card, shut up. Just read the card.
You know what? Let's do a funny read of Last Will, so let's cut to the card. Let's do a funny little read of Last Will here. It is a banned normal spell card. If a monster on your side of the field was sent to the graveyard this turn, you can special summon one monster with an attack of 1,500 points or less from your deck once during this turn, then shuffle your deck. No.
Well, people, for some reason, people don't understand this turn. It just means you can anytime after this card was activated, you can special summon one monster from your deck. You cannot Solemn Judgment this, but you can Bottomless Trap Hole this. Okay? I've explained it.
You heard it here first. Get your Bottomless Trap Hole so it'll become the new staple. Anyway, back to the list. And we are back, so no to Last Will. Mass Driver, maybe it's been power crept, but I really don't want to enable Frog FTK again.
Power crept is not the word for it. The word is unusable.
I mean,
with substitute gone, I don't think there's a deck that can actually make this.
I guess I just don't want it to like.
Hey, maybe they might make some level leader combo where they bring it back and do it with Mass Driver.
You finally see the error of your way. Any funny?
Oh, I was making a
I know.
Joke.
Anyway, Metamorphosis. You're funny. Mirage of Nightmare. Absolutely not. Painful Choice. There is no errata that could save this card. What would you errata this card to? Like, like
you can't activate the cards you send. I don't know.
That's still like great. You load up your graveyard for later.
Yeah, it's literally good for a lot of decks.
There's no errata that you could make that makes this card good. Pot of Greed, absolutely not. Premature Burial and Smoke Grenade are equips that are recurable, absolutely not. Same with Snatch Steal. Soul Charge, you're funny. Spellbook of Judgment. People keep saying this can come back, and I want you to like.
Let's Spellbook of Judgment during the end phase of the turn you activated it, right? You add spellbooks to your hand.
Yeah.
In the end phase. You don't set them or anything. You add them to your hand.
But it's like it's like
it's not like the striker card that I keep forgetting. The one that sets back stuff.
Multi-roll.
Yeah, multi-roll. It's not like it sets those cards.
But it's like, isn't it like a +3 or something?
It is.
Or like more than that?
Wait. It also has that effect that it special summons a spellcaster. So I don't think so. Never mind.
Yeah. Oh, that was the part I was forgetting. Yeah, oh god, absolutely not.
I forgot about that entirely.
But now a funny one. I think Grass can come back.
And I totally agree with that. Who the hell is playing 60 cards worth of stuff? Grass looks greener is actually worth it. The dolls, if they do that, then what are they gaining? What exactly are they gaining?
Literally just Shadal and PK would play this, and I don't even know if that's worth it.
Even then with PK, like, sure, they have basically 6 copies of any Phantom Knight because Ragged Gloves becomes any Phantom Knight in the grave. But it's just not as consistent as just playing 40 cards with Horn Scale, etc., etc.
So I mean, if any deck out there wants to do funny Grass combos, then I welcome it. Like, sure, this card can definitely come back to 1.
If Grass is at 1, there is no way they're going to draw 1 of 4 cards as a left arm offering in a 60 card deck. It's just not feasible.
I mean, even if you do, like, what are you getting off of 1 Grass activation?
Exactly.
Honestly, I think it could come back. Definitely 1, maybe not 2 or 3, but I mean, honestly, like, what's it even doing then? But yeah, Grass can probably come back.
Someone show us a way to do it, like 2 or 3. At 1, it's not doing anything.
But anyway, Forceful Sentry. For those of you that watch the Depression series,
I hate this card. I hate you for playing it. I hate Matt for playing it.
It's just great, isn't it?
No.
Barrage for if we want to bring Trident back, then for the aforementioned reasons we had earlier, probably not.
It's still like a one of though. I'm not entirely like I still don't think it should come back at the same time. It's still a one.
Probably not, especially like with all the Tri-Brigade stuff running around at like basically full power.
Right.
Anyway, on to the traps. Pretty much
a lot of hitters here.
Pretty much no trap on here at all. Last turn, do you like tie rulings or do you like ridiculous setups? It's
Please trap trick into this. Trap trick into a last turn.
Oh, so we're just letting it back at 3 now.
At 4, you mean?
Sure, I guess. Return from a different dimension. You're hilarious. Absolutely not. Royal Oppression.
Yeah, thanks. I don't want to lose the game doing something.
Self-destruct button. Yeah. Do you like I said? Do you like tie rulings? Sixth Sense. Sixth Sense was the which one was the Sixth Sense again?
It's the one where both players roll a die and then.
That's right.
You draw the cards. If you lose, you mill the cards.
That's right. I got mixed up between this and Time Seal. Sixth Sense is slow, yes, but that's like a potential draw 6 or mill 6. So like,
yeah, and even if it's a draw 1, it's like a Jar of Greed. It still gets you back a card. It has no downside, really.
Yeah,
unless your deck doesn't like the mill.
So especially for like back row control decks, no. Time Seal, it's literally better a pointer. It has. I mean, it skips the draw phase.
Pointer control. The thing is, a pointer controls which card you punish. But I mean, it returns to the opponent's hand, sure. Decks that would be playing it are decks that can OTK in the following turn. They set up some sort of like field that can't be well interacted with.
I guess, but like skipping a whole draw phase for free is just like it's free.
Rid of one card. Still getting rid of one card. It is free. I do think like there should be some restriction on Time Seal, but I don't think it's as good as a pointer.
I guess.
The next card we're talking about, Trap Dust Shoot.
But Dust Shoot literally is better a pointer.
That is better a pointer. That's just completely different.
There's would there even be any errata that fix this card?
You show your hand. You show your hand and discard a card.
At that point, it's literally just a pointer.
Exactly.
Just like you don't pay the life
force. Worse a pointer.
Yeah, pretty much.
As any card.
Ultimate Offering, you would literally have to make this a hard once per turn, but even then, that would still be really good. So, like, I don't think so.
Yeah, errata this card, and then sure.
And then maybe, like, I'm still even hesitant for that, but yeah. And then last card on here, Vanities needs no discussion. Absolutely not.
Yeah, everyone knows what Vanities is.
That's about all we got for this. I'll leave the rest of the comments. We're not doing limits and semi-limits and all that, because, yeah, that's just not as important.
Semi-limits doesn't deserve to exist.
Well, malicious.
Sure, he can keep it. He can keep his one-room apartment.
Yeah, I get it. But yeah, I leave the rest up to you comments, and that's about all we got for this. Any final words?
Nah, just that I am just objectively correct. If you have something to say about what I think about these bans, it's probably because I don't understand the card well enough, but I am generally objectively correct.
You know, it's hard to argue with logic like that, and I don't know. That's a funny way to end it off. Go subscribe, go watch the Depression series. I'm gonna try to upload more of it, but yeah, that's about all we got. Bye.
Bye.